It is disturbing, and our hearts go out to the trans community as they are under attack right now.
On March 27th, 2023, a 20-year-old woman who believed she was a man opened fire at the Covenant School in Green Hills, killing 6 people. Given the identity of the shooter, the media quickly jumped to the narrative that the story was about a lack of gun control. In fact, that narrative quickly spun into a narrative about racism after 2 Black Democratic lawmakers illegally stormed the House floor in Tennessee. The real story obviously wasn't that. Now, I'm reading this by Ben Shapiro. There was a leak now, finally, of the manifesto. When this sick and sad situation took place, we already knew what it was about because we saw the victims and we saw where the school was and what kind of school it was. And the fact that they would not show the manifesto, let us know that this was more than gun control and racism. This was about something else. And obviously, they were also trying to protect this person, this murderer, because that person was, quote, trans.
People don't want their freedoms to be taken. They want us to fight for their freedoms. And so it is shameful, it is disturbing, and our hearts go out to the trans community as they are under attack right now.
That was the White House press secretary, Karine Jean-Pierre, running to the aid of trans people and trying to save trans people and protect them because the murderer was, quote, trans. So because the murderer was, quote, trans, that meant that trans people were now the victims. It didn't make sense then, and it doesn't make sense now. What's worse now is that the manifesto has been leaked, and it was leaked by Steven Crowder. And in the manifesto, this person goes on and says that, they were going to go end all the crackers, and, they made very derogatory terms, called white people very derogatory names, with even that person being white themselves. They made comments like, you live in your privileged world, taking vacations and all kinds of things, and just hating on white people because of, quote, white privilege, while this person was white themselves. It is really a twisted kind of thinking. This type of thinking is being indoctrinated in a lot of schools. We do talk about the anti-whiteism, not only in schools, but in the world. Again, I always bring up the policies that say too many white pilots, too many white this, too many white that. That is not what America is supposed to be about. But secondly, too, we have delusional people who are walking around and being told that they are normal for who they are, and then hating themselves so much probably because they've been told that they should hate themselves for something that happened in the past that they have nothing to do with, hating themselves so much too because look how they're living. They can't even identify with their own self. Okay, so we have a lot of people who are walking around like this and taking out their angers on frustrations on innocent victims. Videos about the manifesto has been taken off the internet. Now, I'm not showing you the manifesto. I didn't show you the manifesto because I don't want this video taken off. But the word is out. The word is out. So why was this hidden? Why? All I can say is thank God for Steven Crowder for working hard to get that manifesto, because I knew what it was going to say. Anybody who calls himself a Christian should never be okay with a group of people being singled out in a negative manner simply for being a group of a certain kind of people, period. I'll see you guys at the next video. Bye.